Okay, Claudia's leaving tomorrow. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome, Amiibo. We have mail. One of these will be from Claudia. Or, no. Did I accidentally send that letter to Kurlos? I better not have. Okay, no. It's just Claudia didn't reply. Success-3 will bring out a new, even more charming side of you. It's the feeling I get anyway. It's a perfect disguise when you want to sneak out at night. I'm still a little worried I actually sent that to someone else. It's weird she didn't reply. Something both bitter and sweet about cherry blossoms. Their beauty comes and goes so quickly. Okay, it's Kurlos. It is a mom. Kurlos gives us a fencing mask to... Wait. To bring out an even more charming side of us. Okay, he does say it's the perfect disguise. Okay. And petal paper. Yeah, let's go talk to Claudia. She should be home, I'd hope. She might not be awake yet. Because it's not even 9. Yeah, it's not even... It's not even 9 yet. That might also be why she hasn't replied yet. I don't know. But, yes, let's actually put that paper away before I accidentally sell it. Actually, no, I'll just put it into a letter. I'll put it back into the letter from Mom. The fencing mask can be sold, though. I do actually have something to mildly ramble about today. Oh, Crazy Red. Gotta get the Crazy Red Gat open. But yeah, I actually have a thing to mildly ramble about. And it's more gaming talk. I'm a nerd. It's how this works. And it is RuneScape related. I'm a nerd. That's how this works. And it's basically something that I've been thinking about mentioning since Sir Pugger's last RuneScape, old school RuneScape video. Sir Pugger does a lot of bot busting, where he'll basically go around and hunt down bots and report them and make videos on the bots, and, you know, it's what he does. Well, his last video, he basically teamed up with a pair of botters to bot bust, and these botters ended up making a script. They probably had this script in the works for a while. So I doubt they just immediately made it that day. They may have, I don't know. But and basically what this script does is it, you know, lets you look up a player, and then it'll just feed you a bunch of information about other accounts wearing the same gear with similar stats, with, you know, basically it'll show you potentially other accounts in the bot farm. And there was a lot of people saying, man, why doesn't Jagex do this? And I don't know why people think Jagex could do that. Like, obviously Jagex's bot detection would detect accounts that are similar like that. But, you know, let's just use Animal Crossing here as an example piece. If one of you guys were to dress up exactly like me, go about your day exactly like me, you're not doing anything wrong. You know, these potential bots that say, you know, there are a bunch of people all wearing the exact same equipment, doing the exact same thing, well, that could easily just be the most optimal way to do that thing. Like, RuneScape is a stats-based game. Like, the higher your number, the better you are, and there is equipment that can give you the best possible number for the situation you're after. Like, that leads to basically everybody doing the same content the same way in the same equipment. So, just looking for people that, say, have an account with roughly the same stats as a known bot doesn't really tell you that they're a bot. It just tells you the bot is doing things just like everybody else. And, like... Okay, it's still one more fossil. I'll talk to them after I find it. And, like, I understand people's frustrations with bots in RuneScape. Old school RuneScape, in particular, has a massive problem with bots that RuneScape 3 just doesn't really have. I mean, there are bots in RuneScape 3, don't get me wrong. And I have found absolutely adorable suicide bots in RuneScape 3. One of which I believe I've even mentioned in a video before, of it literally, all it does is collect hammers. Like, it's not making any profit from this, I can almost guarantee it. The market for hammers is not that big. But on almost every free-to-play world, there will be a bot collecting hammers. Is Jeremiah... Jeremiah, you need to put that in the water. Nothing's biting. Maybe the fish aren't hungry. No, your lure would be on the bridge. Jeremiah, please. You're a fish. You know this. We know you're a fish. Hey, Mott. Stephen Queen got a rosy glow about you. You must be working out. Can help you with. On chat. Seems like we don't have any events coming up, huh? When I hear something about the next event, I'll let you know. The man who loves his festivals, Queen. I'm kind of glad there's no events coming up for a little while. The sudden flood of Easter than April Fools kind of wore me out of 2 hour plus videos in a row was quite a lot. Buns, pretty morning, right, Pookie? Do you want to talk about airmail? Want to chat? Hey, I'd love to come over right now to see what's inside your place. Sure, you can come over right now. That's the way I prefer it. So let us go. Jitter walk. Welcome to the house. There. My throat's getting all gummed up. Like, thanks for having me over. Can't wait to see everything. You see here, I have Fuchsia and Bella. My 2 favorites. Don't worry, you're like 2.9 on the list. Like, well, I'd say 2.1, I should say. I love it already. I thought your place might look something like this, airmail. Over here we have Blanca, who is misunderstood. Just wants to have fun. Okay, you want to see another room. Here is the friend room. It is where all friend. So you decorate with gyroids too. It's like having a non-stop party of weird noisemakers. I also decorate with friends. Friends. She's not even entering the... There she goes. Not sure what I love more, spice cake or hanging out at your place, airmail. Spice cake is pretty good. So, like... I don't know. Just really spend a lot of time making your place look this cool. Does this... Well, I mean... The pictures. I mean, Gabby and Sky are pretty cool back there. Kurlos pretty cool, too. They really... really make everything look cool. I guess we'll come into the basement so she can complain that there's nothing on the walls. Oh, wait. No, I did put something on the wall down here. Welcome to the basement. So you like to cuddle up with a mama polar bear every now and then, too. Yeah, having this kind of fluffy friend around is great on a yucky day, airmail. I can speak. I mean, yeah, plushies are nice. We also have Man. Man's pretty cool. Yeah, I think like that plushie is like one of her favorite items. I could be wrong. I think it's one of Sky's at least. And we'll come back to the main floor. Sure, the more apple cake or hanging it at your place. I mean, hanging out here is probably better than apple cake, though I've never had apple cake. Apple pie, though, is like D tier at best. She leaves. It's a lot of fun, but I don't want to wear out my welcome. Yeah, I don't like apple pie. Like, apple crumble is fine. It's not I don't like apple or like that sort of thing. It's just apple pie specifically. Like, I'm sure if I were to stop and properly make my own apple pie, I'd probably like it better, but like most of the ones like you get at like the store or whatnot, or even at restaurants, like it's just the crust is always so overpoweringly bland. It just tastes bad. Turnip price 54. Reese, why do you do this to me? Monday was literally our best price and it was a loss. My faith in the stock market has dropped again. Don't worry, it'll recover by Sunday probably, but, you know. Sometimes you gamble, sometimes you lose. A lot of renovations. Yeah, like that sort of thing with any MMO of bot detection. Like, you can't do it by just looking at accounts that look the same. Like, that's one of the big problems with bot detection in old school RuneScape, is like, there is not enough variety, and even in RuneScape 3, honestly, there's not enough variety in viable equipment that you could realistically detect a pattern in just equipment and stats alone, like equipment and skills alone, to confidently say an account is a bot. Especially where there is a decent-sized group of gold farmers in RuneScape, specifically old school RuneScape. And gold farmers are hand-played accounts most of the time. So you can't just ban someone who hasn't done anything wrong yet. And those gold farmers, once they sell their gold, well, they're probably expecting to be banned, and they'll have a new account ready to go. Like, you can't ban them before they actually do something wrong. And just wearing the same equipment and having only the required stats for doing something isn't something wrong. A lot of people probably do that with alts, just so that they don't have to, you know, train up a specific skill on their main for some reason. Or not train a stat that they have trained on their main, because it makes whatever they're doing work better. You know, that kind of thing. So, like, one would think that RuneScape players would know more than anybody that, like, stats alone doesn't indicate a bot, but, you know. Tortimer! Oh, Steven, we meet again. We do. I'll have my regular coffee, Brewster. Whoops. Yeah, I will. I was trying to just speed through the dialogue, and I accidentally lifted my thumb off the B button and then pressed it again. My thumb's been a bit twitchy lately. Well, I say twitchy, it's been like muscle spasmy, and I don't really know why. It just does that from time to time. Kind of funky, really annoying. You are very welcome, Brewster. So if we were to sell right now our turnips, we would lose, like, 45% of what we spent. Yeah, okay, Reds opens at 10. Okay, well, looks like I'll just have to leave the guide open and do that later. I want to come back for the afternoon prices, so. And I had just napped, so I should be more than fine later. I might actually be tired later instead of, you know, tired in the morning. Literally, now that I've mentioned that, my body's like, yawn? It's like, no body, no yawning. We don't need to yawn. We're not tired. We just got up. Okay, I'm gonna meet you guys back here later today, so we can check our afternoon turnip prices and then see what Crazy Red has in store for us. See you later today. And I'm back to deal with the craziest of Reds. Also, Claudia's probably awake now. Let's actually go see her first, because I want to go see her first. I don't want her to move, but I mean, it's her choice. It's her decision. Hey, Claudia. Oh, kiddo. I'm glad I got to see you before I left town. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Been one of my best friends in Sapphire. I'll think of you often. Okay, get out of here quick before I start crying. I'ma miss you, Claudia. You had a really cool style. I liked you a lot. I didn't, like, write her many letters, but, like, it's because I'm bad at writing letters. I was kind of hoping she'd be like, on this final, 11th hour, I'm having second thoughts. I'm not going to move out. But no, she seems pretty set. And I don't want to, like, just keep talking to her and then force her to stay. Because she clearly wants to move. She's probably already picked out somewhere to move to, so. Red, last time I was here was the last time you were in town, as always. Okay, we got a statue to start with. That because YouTube is YouTube, I'm being... Okay, it's hairs down. It's not the thing. I think it's actually this painting. Yeah, we've donated this one before. I might just not buy a painting, if I'm honest. Because we've donated that painting before, and I don't really care to have that one. Wait. This painting's always genuine. But this is genuine if blue. For hat is red, it's fake. That looks blue. Does he have two genuine paintings today? Because this one's apparently always genuine. And it does match the thing here. Yeah, I got eyes for the warm painting. I mean, I guess it makes sense that he could roll an always genuine painting and then... yawning. And then one that's actually, just genuine anyway. That's weird. I'm also recording this a bit quickly, because there is a, kind of a freak end of winter storm about to hit Nova Scotia, so I don't trust our power grid at all. Turnip prices 51. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's literally our last chance, but maybe there's some hope. There's a tiny little smidgen of hope. I think I'll have to campsite another villager in once Claudia moves out, because we'll still be at our regular limit, so we'll get some say at least to who gets to move in. Hopefully Claudia comes and visits at some point, because I mean we do have the campsite. She could do that. I'm pretty sure your former villagers can actually visit, and then you can convince them to move back in. Yeah, I'm not really sure what else to really do, so might just make our way home and then end things off just to play it safe, because I don't trust our power grid. Storm hasn't even hit us yet. I don't trust the power grid, though. Not after literally just randomly losing power, like, not that long ago, for, like, almost an hour, because of some just equipment failure. But at the same time, I know this morning I only recorded for, like, I think 15-ish minutes. It's only been 5 minutes of this recording. Okay. Let's do a little fishing. I just don't want these episodes to be too short. Though, like, the ironic thing is, and this is some minor inside baseball from what I've managed to glean of the YouTube algorithms. The reason a lot of content creators focus on such short content, like 10 minutes or less, just simply comes down to the number of people who will click on a video and then not watch it. Like, my videos here average out to have about anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes of watch time. There is a good number of you guys that watch the whole video. There is an exceptionally larger number of people who click off within the first 3 seconds. Which, given my content is, you know, half an hour long, YouTube sees, oh, people are only watching roughly half this duration. So, you know, I imagine that plays a role in my position in the algorithm. Though I gotta say, these videos have been doing amazingly, and I thank you all very much for watching. Like, I truly appreciate y'all tuning in and watching. I love the I love the graphical quirks of the citrus. But, like, if I did, like, let's say 20-minute videos, the average would probably still be just as long, if not longer, because people are more likely to watch a shorter video. I don't want a teacher's desk. Well, I kind of do want a teacher's desk, but just in real life. Something I wanted to do when I was younger was be a teacher. I still kind of do. I just don't have the education for doing it. Like the formal education. But yeah, like, people are more likely to watch a shorter video, which would then drive my averages up, and then the average would be a larger percent of of what I'm putting out, which would presumably put me at a better position in the algorithm. As you might guess, I don't overly care to do that, because you guys, the people of you that, you know, those of you who do watch, seem to like these longer episodes of just me rambling about stuff and doing random things. And I want to do what you guys want. I don't want to do what, you know, Papa YouTube says to do. Because I feel like I'd kind of lose myself a bit if I did that. Though saying that, I have had the thought a few times of, man, I should, like, do, like, some shorts content at some point. I say that because, one, shorts are seemingly just good for viewership in general. Because, like, more people watch them. But also, like, I kind of want to try just playing around with the idea of making, like, one of the ideas I've had And I don't know how well this would work. But, like, I've toyed around with the idea of seeing if there's any possible way for me to basically condense a day of Animal Crossing into 30 seconds or less. I don't think it would actually work, so I'm probably not gonna do it. And I'd have to dig out my external hard drive that I have all my raw footage on. But, because I have all of the raw footage so far of every episode so far. I keep the raw footage, I don't keep the finished videos. Because the raw footage is smaller. No, I don't fully understand it myself, but that's just how it is. If nothing else, I have thought of, like, doing just some random shorts content. Like, honestly, my wanting to do a breakdown of, like, all of the killer moves and stuff of Star Ocean 2, I could do those in shorts form, just one per short, basically. That way people searching out a specific killer move would just, they would find the short of, hey, here's how this killer move works. So, I don't know. I want to do more. I think that's basically what it comes down to. And I know this is my brain going, hey, I have free time. I want to use said free time. And, like, I need to, like, stop and, like, focus on things that relax me, not overwork myself. Yeah, I will swap this out, because I have freaking horse mackerels. Bam. Yeah, we had our coffee today. I was just stopping to think to be like, wait, did we have our coffee today? Ooh, Sky wants something. Ooh, Dr. S, is that your sea bass? Oh, how'd you score that? So jealous. I've been looking for one for so long. Anyway, this doesn't sound weird, but would you consider selling me yours for... Sure. I could just give it to you if you wanted. Like, I don't need to make bells for it. I mean, that is what I was going to retail for, but if it makes you happy, I don't mind. I mean, that's just kind of how I am as a person, though. If something makes someone else happy, I am more than happy to do it. Because, like, that's just how I am. I just want people to be happy. She specifically wanted my latest catched one. The latest caught one. Okay. Whatevs. I actually wonder if I have enough belt. No, what I have left to pay is 70,000. So it'll be tomorrow that I'll be able to finish paying off the home loan. I mean, I could theoretically do it now if I just sold all my turnips at the current price and lost like 50%. I'm gonna end up losing like 50% anyway, but yeah. But yeah, I've done a lot of just my own looking into how the YouTube algorithm works. And, like, I could use what I've learned to try to make the channel bigger, but I'd rather grow more naturally, though I know playing the algorithm is natural growth. It's awkward and weird, and I just don't want to be one of those people, like, I don't want to be a MatPat and just spend all of my time playing the algorithm as best I can, kind of thing. You know? And, like, no shade on MatPat. Like, that worked for him. That worked for everyone he's helped. And, like, I'm sure he could look at my content and be like, yeah, you need to, like, do this differently, and, you know, you'd grow faster. And, like, yeah, sure, probably. Like, shit, man, probably. But, like, it doesn't feel like me anymore. So, I don't know. I'm weird. y'all already know that. Let's sit down and watch our TV and end things off for today. I thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. See you all then.